fellow gardeners. My name is Rolene.
And I'm Ed.
We welcome you to our new channel, Eco Grid Garden. We live here in Columbia, South Carolina, and we are super excited to share our garden adventures with you.
While we go through the different phases of gardening and everything we do, we wanted to create a channel that's a little bit different from the typical ones. We wanted to go and learn more about why the garden grows the specific way it does. I like science, I like building stuff. Rolene comes up with an idea. Obviously, as a husband, I have to build that. But it also takes a little bit further. We can enjoy our little hobbies between it. I like to figure out how things are put together. I want to understand what's the science behind how things do what they do, especially plants. So I love the science behind the soil, what it does, how it does. Rolene loves to grow things, and as you can see, it's got a beautiful growth right behind us. And this is year one. We're trying to learn a couple of things.
We decided this year that we are not going to plant much. The garden won't be ready. But as you can see, our garden is full, and I just started putting a few seeds in the soil and growing them on our porch, and they needed a bigger pot and another bigger pot, and eventually they ended up in the garden. And luckily we were able to put the whole fence around, because we still think we might need to keep the deer out. We are working on that. Peter Rabbit is still coming to visit us. He's enjoying some of my strawberries every now and then. But you know, I love to garden with nature. So at this time we're hoping to grow enough fruit so the birds can eat at the top and we'll eat at the bottom. And it's the same with everything else that we do.
As we go through the channel, we wanted to do something different as well as we start setting it up. We want to show, as we put the same maybe cultivars together or different pieces, we want to learn a bit more about how they work in different soils. It's so new to us. We're new to South Carolina. We used to live in California. Rolene grew up on a farm. I did not, but I grew up doing gardening for my mom. You know, it's always some vegetable garden somewhere along the line. We used to share as neighbors, but there's a lot of knowledge and love for the garden. That's what brings us together. This is something we love doing.
We had a little farm back in South Africa, and we have been planting trees since we got together, even before we got married. So we have been planting fruit trees, and I'm sure there's other people that is still enjoying our fruits that we planted. We have now also put an orchard in here for ourselves, and we started the vegetable garden this year. Last year we just used some growing boxes just to see if, you know, what will be eaten by the wildlife here, because we do have some wildlife. And you know, it actually went pretty well. There wasn't a lot of interest. So we decided this year, this is time to put the garden in, and we are super excited about it. We have enjoyed some really delicious tomatoes. For me, it is not about sustainability as much as it is for the taste. The fruit that you grow in your garden, the vegetables, if you smell it, I always go in the shop and I smell the vegetables, and they don't smell like anything. Or the fruit, because they've been picked actually a little too early, so there's a whole journey from farm to consumer. So that's the reason why we're growing, because we love to enjoy the taste of our vegetables and having something fresh, not buying something in the store that's 3 days later not so good to eat anymore. So we are hoping that you will have some fun with us in this gardening journey. Something that I do want to tell you all about is on our website. We have a button on there that you can sign up. If you are interested in sharing plants, or if you by any chance planted too much zucchini and you don't know what to do with it, or too much broccoli like possibly that I'll have, and you feel like you want to share, if you want to subscribe to that, you can fill your name in and your zip code. And we actually, if we can get enough people that participate, we can have gardeners in our zip code that we can share with. And we would love to share some plants. Maybe, you know, I have too much sweet potato slips, and I would actually love to share that with some other gardeners that might need some. Or maybe you have an excess tomato plant and mine died. So we actually, you know, we would like to create that community of people that's actually close by, so we can help each other and share with each other. So.
And if you want to do that and participate and be part of our channel, The website is www.ecogridgarden.com. If you like what we're trying to do, if you like where we're going, subscribe, hit the like button, and let's go gardening.
Happy gardening, you all.